What's good, everyone? Welcome back to KCDL week number 7. We're facing off against Dashing Sceptile, and we have a special matchup coming in for you. So we got Terapagos-Terastal, which is their main Terra captain, their only Terra captain that's allowed to them. You have Darkrai, Garchomp, which is their Power Mons, Goldango, Vaporeon, which is their Wisher / Bulkymon. That's the ability for the special defense, Ogerpon Cornerstone for a potential lead, Spidops for a lead, and Avalokasui. So as you see from our leads and everything, we have Choice Specs Iron Crown and Choice Scarf Landers T. Why do we have these mons on their leads? Of course, Iron Crown is there to knock out Ogerpon Cornerstone with a Tachyon Cutter. Of course, sure, it could do that with a thing, having that. But of course, it could Volt Switch out against the Spidops, which will be potential damage if it is there, because Spidops is a really dangerous lead. Of course, Lando is for any other lead besides Ogerpon and Ogerpon and the beautiful likes of the thing. So no Spidops, no Ogerpon, Lando's our lead. If it's going to be Iron Crown, it's for any other any of them are there. Besides that, Volcanian's there to tank up any damage from the likes of Garchomp. Go for Earthquake, whatever. Goodbye. Get a Wisp, and you get burnt. Of course, Flamethrowers for Goldango. Steam Eruption's there for free burns, like a Scald. Body Press is there for some shenanigans against Vaporeon. And of course, our main mons to come in. Klefki is there to set up against the likes of Goldango with Foul Play. Get rid of the Garchomp with Foul Play as well. Thunderwave for the Terapagos, just in case we do not have that. This is our mon to protect. This is our kind of our, not queen, but like more like a rook or whatever, knight, to where protects the piece, but it doesn't like literally win the game overall. Basically, it supports. One Thunderwave on the Terapagos, and my Scarf Lando right here will break the rest of their team. Not only that, we have Zacian with breaking sets with Swords Dance, having Crunch, Play Rough, and Psychic Fangs. Hits pretty much everything on their team for super effective for neutral damage. And of course, we finally got Zarude on the field. Knock Off, Drain Punch, Jungle Healing. This is the normal set, but at the time we do Fighting Terra. Why do we have Fighting Terra? Because we're there in case the Darkrai goes for a Sludge Bomb, does this for this move, goes for that move. But also, it doesn't make me weak against the likes of, if I do go say Terra Steel, it doesn't make me get absolutely broken against Garchomp. It doesn't get me down with Earth Power with Terapagos, if they do go pull for that. But yeah, that's all I gotta say. But, well, I mean, when I'm fighting, of course, Ogerpon too is something Tantrum. But yeah, those are the things. This is my team for week number 7. And we want to shout out to of course, Dashing Sceptile, who is my opponent from back then in the Diet Tight Speed Tour. But for this Yao Sigalith, I want to say good luck, have fun, and hopefully we don't have no hacks in this game. We'll be right there and right back, baby. Let's get it. Alright, so from their lead and everything, oh my goodness! There's no Terapagos, there's no nothing. No, that's something funny, alright, I tell you. So in their lead, Orlando, because that's absolutely free eats. Goodbye, boom, 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 boom. And look at that right there. Free eats. So we go for a free U-turn on the Lando. Look at that right there. Let's see how we're going to do this. Good luck. Have fun. But yeah, I want to say this way. Right before the battle started and everything. Right before the battle started and everything. What happened was I was, cleaning up my grandmother's house or whatever. Trying to do all that stuff. And I found a Wasp in her room. So I tried to swat out the Wasp and everything. And I literally jammed my damn finger. So I'm literally playing with a blood pressured finger that's kind of swollen up and everything. And it's not fun, but it's pretty fun on that. Steve? Oh, is there a Garchomp? Look at that. Predicted lead. Predicted lead. Are you clear? No. Okay. So, I'm immune. I'm going to go for a free U-turn. What my plan is I am planning on going U-turn. You were probably going to Swords Dance up unless you're Hazard lead. Let's see. Are you Hazard lead? Are you rough skin? Let's see. And yeah, no Rocky helmet. Okay. So they know that's my lead. Do I want to risk going to Klefki right now, or do I want to go into Zarude? I'm trying to think. It's kind of one of those ideas that I have to think about. And you see, it's one of those super scary ideas because, there's a Zarude, there's a thing. I'm going to go Klefki because that was the plan originally. And please give me the Draco. Please give me the Draco. Yeah! There we go. There's the hazards. Yep, there you go. And they're lefties. Okay, nice. So what I'm going to do now is go for a reflect in case they're going to be, I'm going to reflect up just in case they're going to do something. I won't be surprised if they're special, but I'm doing reflect just in case they go earthquake. But yeah, dashing is going to do something. Let's see, reflect, doing that right there. Are you earth power? Let's see. Oh, they're double hazards. So this is what Saki did. This is what Saki taught me when on everything. If you do read, you teach, they say. So we have that at least. So I wonder what the Garchomp is. What I'm going to do now is swap back. I'm going to swap into Zarude. I'm going to do this stupid stuff. Let's see. Let's see. We're Terra Fighting on Zarude. Let's see how we're going to do this. As I said in the video before. But yeah, there's Zarude. Of course, there goes Spikes. So their hazard stacking galore. So is this a perfect time to set up again? Yeah, since we're bulky and everything, I think it's a perfect time to set up. I think it'll be perfect for me on that. I mean, it's not really the plan, but I mean, this is a very unconventional. They're playing really greedy with their hazards. I mean, the only really hit from the Lando is that they bulk up. Let's see. Are you gonna be Fire Blast? Let's see. Are you Fire Blast or are you gonna be something crazy? Dragon Tail. Okay. So that's something. So they're Dragon Tail, Spikes Rocks, and then last move maybe Earthquake. Alright, so we know that's gonna be their set. So let me see here. I'm not gonna play around with that. Yeah, there's the rocks and all that stuff. What I'm gonna do now is go my Zacian, as I know they're gonna be physical set. Let me see here on their team. Let me see, is it check target? So yeah, what my plan now is, let me see, check status, I mean why. So for me, I mean, sure, I got that, but I got 5 turns of screen left. My plan now is, since I know you're going to be a hazard stacking team, instead of anything you're trying to pull, I'm going to go to my Klefki real quick. Of course, your lefties on that. So I'm going to go to my Zacian, as I literally can do this. My Intrepid Sword is going to do something, and you're going to do absolutely nothing. Of course, Earth Power isn't going to do much on my front, unless a drop. No drop. Amazing. So what I'm going to do now is Swords Dance up. Let's see if we can go Goldingo. And if you're Balloon, you're goobed. If you are the Balloon, you're goobed. But yeah, the only scary thing is if they're going to go into Scarf Goldingo. So, I mean, yeah, that's my plan is if they go, yeah, they go withdraw Steve. So the only way they do it is they go Gold Digger, which is a Kanye West set, type of thing. Yeah, so I kind of goobed on that front. Let's see what you're going to do. My plan in this situation is go Volcanion. Even though it's going to hurt, I mean, it's better not to run the risk of getting my Zacian completely KO'd by the Make It Rain. When Terapagos is literally right there. Let's see. Of course, it's not really needed in this matchup. Let's see. And Make It Rain, like I completely thought to myself. That is going to do absolutely nothing. Are you a Jetpack? No, you're not. Let's see. And let me check the mons on the field. So they're probably most likely going to bring back Garchomp. So what I'm going to do now is Steam Eruption and get a potential burn. Please give me a good switch. Please give me a good switch. There's Fizz and Skibbity. Of course, you're in that cringe type of meme. Of course, there's a flying set. Look at that. You get a burn. Oh, man, you're not AV. Come on, Cadian! My goodness, that's scary. I am so sorry to Dashing. That is something that may be frustrating to them because I know it's frustrating and I got to deal with that a bunch of times. They U-turn, so they're getting more chip damage on me. Okay, so no poison. That's nice. Okay, so who are they going to go out to next? So my best bet is Goldingo is Scarf. And if that's the case, we are faster than that. Of course, they bring out Steve. Nice. As you go for Steam Eruption. If we burn the Garchomp, that's perfect. Okay, no, they're not Scarf. And they're weak to special defensive stuff. Okay. So, I don't think we have enough health left since the Reflect just wore off. But I'm going to sacrifice the because we have Crown for the Avalugg, because Avalugg is going to guarantee to have Sturry. So that's my big thing. If we do get that, I mean, Shucka's not going to do shit to this thing. Oh, never mind. Yeah, it's not going to do shit on the Mon. Of course, it's Earth Power stealing me. Oh my goodness! Okay, it's not even specially attacking at all. And look at that right there. Do we get another burn? We do not. And that's going to be a free KO on Lando if we get that. That's amazing. So I'm going to go for another one right there. They don't realize I'm Shucka. So they go for Earth Power. Going to knock me out my Volcanion. So it's Garchomp is going to knock out Volcanion. First kill goes to, of course, Dashing. And I think that since they're not Air Balloon, they're not going to be that. My best plan is to go into the idea of that. So my plan is go Lando. Go Lando. They don't have absolutely anything to relate to that. So let's see. Do this. At the rocks, sure. I mean, we get that down. We're going to go for Earthquake for absolutely free. And if they go Avalugg, then that's fine. That's the main Mon that was like unexpected. I know Avalugg. I know this is probably going to be the big fear is the Joey, the Joey Lug, or the Speedy Avalugg. So that's kind of one of those things. But yeah, I bet you they're going to go to the Joey Lug. Yes, I know they're probably going to go to the Joey Lug, most likely, unless they go Gholdengo. Oh my goodness, then let me take the kill. Okay. Unless you're Shucka. No, you're not. There you go. That's KO on the Festin Skibbity. Lando gets their first kill. Goodbye. Look at that right there. So we got the first kill. Goes to myself for Lando. We got a long way left to go. So my plan is, if they go the Heluggin, that's Avalugg, absolutely. We're guaranteed to be faster. The scary part is, okay, so we are Scarf. My plan is to go into, do you want to go Klefki or do you want to go Iron Crown? I need the Klefki, even though it's gonna be bad for my game. I need to go Iron Crown. If they EQ, well played. But if they don't, then I mean that's gonna be on their fault. Let's see. Let's see the Iron Crown. Let's see. And do we get the spikes and a little bit of damage on the rocks? Yep. You get an EQ? Heluggin, that's perfect swap on their front. I'm sad that I got baited. But they got Nightmare the Pokemon fan. Okay, so it's the basic nickname of that. So my plan is now go into Zarude. Go for the Zarude. You want to go Zarude or nah? Zarude's my best play. And whatever happens, happens. Because Dark Pulse ain't gonna do shit to me. I tell you that one. And if they nasty plot, then most likely I'm goobed. Let's see. Are you gonna go? I'm gonna go for the Zarude. Go for the Zarude. Let's see how we're gonna do that. Let's see. Dark Pulse, like I thought. That's gonna be something. What I'm gonna do now is go for. Let me see what their Mons are left. So their only real Mon that's gonna be scary left is gonna be Gholdengo. So I'm gonna do this. The Ice Beam. Oh! They're not even Scarf or Specs. Okay, that's amazing. So we knock off their item, which was... Oh my goodness, we could have gotten nothing. Okay, that's super scary. So they were Boots. So most likely, Klefki walls this Pokemon. Most likely, Klefki gets walled this Pokemon. I can go for an absolutely cutie set and go for a beautiful... Let me see. Spikes and Rocks. Of course, Fezidipity won't do nothing. There's Avalugg. There's Ice Beam. Please, no freeze. Do we get RB wide? We do not get RB wide. Amazing. So I'm going to go for a Reflect. Let's see. Please, no Ice Beam. No, not Reflect, right? Oh my goodness. Are they literally throwing? They go Steve. Amazing. The light screen. That's amazing. So what I'm going to do now, since they can't really do anything on that front, is what I'm going to do now. I'm going to save up my Klefki for one more time. We got one more spin with this Mon. What I'm going to do now is, since they don't have a Dragon Dance set, it's more of a hazard stack. I am going to go into, you know what? I'm going to go Zacian. This Mon gets absolutely, completely, you know what about. So here's the thing. We're going to go you. I'm going to go you. Are you going to swap into your Gholdengo? Let's see. Earth Power. That's going to barely do anything. Let's see. You get lowered. We do not get lowered. Fortunately, my plan is, of course, we are going to go for a... Let me see. Do we KO the Garchomp? I think we have a chance because it's 2 times that. But I'm going to go for... I'm going to go mid-ground. I'm going to play rough just to do that. Of course, I could have went for Crunch, but I want to make absolutely sure. Of course, Gold Digger is a Goldingo. I know they're possibly Scarf. So there's a play rough right there. That's going to do barely anything. There's probably defensive gold, right? A crit on that. So that's bulky as hell. So what I'm going to do now is go into my... Do I want to go Iron Crown? Because that's going to literally KO their Mon. That's the scary part. Is do I want to sacrifice the... Do I want to sacrifice the Zarude already? I mean, the only main threat is Ashian. You know what? I'm gonna risk it. Are you Berry or are you a Scarf? Let's see. Are you Scarf or are you Berry? Clover! I knew it! Thank you so much, Saki, and it's fat as fuck! I tell you. Let's say that's... There it is. So we did get KO'd. We don't lose our Zacian. Amazing. So that means we do get the fat as fuck. Thank you, goodness. I was like, is it Shuka? Is it that? Yeah, it's definitely not Shuka. So amazing. Good read on Saki, because Saki is the goddamn GOAT. He's been helping me out with all this stuff, and of course Dragon Lobster. Those are the 2 helpers for this week, and look at that. We're gonna go into Orlando real quick. We do have screens still up. Let's see. And as you see, we do this. Let's see. And Lando's going to drop his attack. Let's see. Are you going to swap? Are you going to swap into your Steve? Or are you going to go to your... You recover. Nice. Let me see. I'm going to go for a U-turn in case you go into your Avalugg. Let's see. If I get absolutely beat... Yeah! There we go! He lugging! And you're not going to be shrugging anymore. We do get knockoff as 30. Let's see. Are you Rocky Helmet? We do not get the Rocky Helmet chipped off. We're going to go into Iron Crown for absolutely free skis. You see, and I think we're guaranteed faster either way. So we have that. So we got this down. Let's see. And of course we get spikes and stones. We do get that. So most of their mons get absolutely obliterated by the Tachyon Cutter. So if they go Goldingo, then they have no way out of this. Plus, the only way they really do anything is... Let me see. I mean, that's their only real way of sacrificing things. And Avalugg and Terapagos are something they can try to keep guard. That's probably what their game is. It's a guard the Terapagos. I'm not going to care about the whole thing. Let's see if they're going to wait up the time for that. They get rid of the Luggin. Let's see who they're going to swap out to. You go Steve, which is a KO on the Garchomp. Got Iron Crown's first actual kill in the thing. Crazy on that front. So we knock out the Garchomp finally. I think this might have been Iron Crown's first kill in the entire season. And it was to a chipped off Garchomp. Pretty silly on that front. Let's see, they go Nightmare, the Pokemon fan. Do I have any swap ins to this Mon? I don't. But I need the Pokemon for I need the Pokemon for... I have to probably sacrifice... Since you're not Scarf, I have to sacrifice the Zarude. I hate to say it, but I have to sacrifice the Zarude. I hate the Zarude going down so easily, because that's literally my main Mon. Oh my goodness, they protected themselves. Okay. That's super scary. So that means I have to go I have to go Drain Punch if they can protect. Let's see. They Ice Beam, not surprising. So as I was willing to sacrifice the Zarude. That is absolutely wild that they have that. I'm gonna go with my Lando for absolutely free. And let's see. I know you plan on going Ice Beam or Dark Pulse. My idea is get this. Let's see. I think, let me see, 100 versus 70. I think it's probably better to U-turn for potential Ice Beam shenanigans. Let's see. Yeah, Protect. That's kind of your big scare with Scarf. I think this is your big scare. Let's see. U-turn, protect. Yeah, this is your big check to that. So you knew I was going to play around that. Let's see. Let's see. Are you going to go Terapagos real quickly? Please let me see you go Terapagos. So it's basically down. I mean, I'm really, really low. I don't have no healing wishers. This is super scary. But once the Darkrai, once it gets chipped down a little bit more, I can obliterate this Pokemon. But a pretty smart bring on their front to bring Protect Darkrai. But yeah, that's something that's absolutely scary. I mean, that's not needed for a death like that. So who are they going to bring out now? Gold Digger was just their Goldingo. I mean, that's going to barely do anything. So I see what you're doing here. You're doing Darkrai as your scout. I'm going to go for this. I mean, Pokemon are so damn low. I literally can't do anything with the Klefki. That's my main mon to get rid of that. Do I go for the risk? I shouldn't have got the Zacian out so early. That's the big issue. And Lando literally destroys everything. And I can't bring him back in. My idea is going into the crown. You know what? Screw it. I'm going to plan around this. I know you're going to go for Shadow. I mean, it's not a surprise here. You're going to go for you're going to make a Shadow Ball play. But I'm going to do this in case you play greedy and make a rain. Let's see you play greedy. There's more rocks. There's more this. I hate doing this. And let's see a Shadow Ball. Yeah, let's see a Shadow Ball. I mean silly about it. Yeah, I mean super silly about it. Let's go see. That's the hate. I hate this. I hate this type of situation where I have to sacrifice Iron Crown. I'm so stupid, honestly. I could have went to Klefki and then swap out to Iron Crown or something. But nah, it's my fault. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to go for a Volt Switch. And if they go for something stupid, then it's their fault. Oh, we're faster! Oh yeah, I forgot we're Culver. My bad. Yes, that's crazy. So we don't do absolutely nothing. I realize we're faster and we're Specs. So I have that at least. So is he Lando? Please, please, please. Don't let me down. Make it rain. Ah! Not a crit! Oh my goodness! Our breaker is down. I think we probably lose. I think we probably lose in this situation here. We lose, but I have to look at the positive at this. This is one game that is like super, super scary. Sure, they're in playoffs, but I mean, I'm just happy either way. If we get a crit on this, it'd be amazing. But I mean, this is kind of the reason why I normally run Choice Band Zacian. But great pull on the Darkrai. Very good pull at the Scarf Dark. So I was literally thinking you're literally gonna be something else that I was not. So the defense fall, doesn't really matter now. Oh, they just recover. So do I go play against their greed? Do they throw? Oh, they're playing. I'm playing with their greed. Hold on. Hold on. We got the Swords Dance up. I mean, it's not gonna matter now, but we're not giving up yet. Let's see. I'm gonna go for Play Rough. Let's see how much damage he'll do. I think you're max physically defensive, but I mean, it's kind of expected when somebody literally does that. Iron Crown did work and everything against the Avalugg, but it's like I got duped. Not like duped by my mockers and everything. They did their absolute best, and they're the goddamn goats. But it's just this time they didn't prepare me for fucking Avalugg. Let's see, Iron Crown's there. I mean, Spikes and Hazards are gonna fucking kill me. But yeah, that's kind of the main weakness of this team now, is that it literally just gets ramsacked by all this other junk. So I'm attacking on Cutter. Let's see. I'm gonna see if I can get some differential down. But if they play for differential, then I'm perfectly fine with it. Yeah, they're not playing for differential. That's fine. I'm happy with it. There we go. So I mean, they're not playing for differential, but like they They got it at least. So I'm happy that they're not playing for differential. So, I mean, they're already guaranteed. Yeah, and they're playing wedding cake. That's their Terapagos. Yeah, and there's absolutely no way to swap in and everything. So, yeah, I'll have to give the bad news to a few of my friends because they're not going to be happy that they literally, yeah, the wedding cake Terra shell. Yeah, I was like hoping for the wedding cake, but I get absolutely obliterated in this one. So right now, my lifetime set versus this trainer is basically 0-2. Literally, I just got ramsacked by the likes of this trainer. Of course, the Earth Power knocking me out, of course. But I think from the likes of that, I think Klefki gets absolutely powered through. I mean, 3 hazards, like, just fucking killed me. But yeah, I mean, I try to prepare for you know, Ogre Pond and all that stuff, but, I mean, Avila get fucking work on my team. I'm not gonna lie on that front. I'm just gonna get the little petty, you know, screw you and everything. They get their Terapagos coming through. They get there like, oh yay, here's cake. They're playing with their cake. So they're playing with their cake and they're eating it. I feel this is kind of BME, but I mean, let them show their stuff up. Yeah, I'm kind of like, give you like a big ol' yeah type of deal. Let's see. But yeah, no, and I literally stayed up all night trying to do all this shit. So, I mean, let them eat their cake and eat it. So, I'm not surprised. GG's the dashing and everything. I mean, this is, right now, I am 4-3. So, I need to play one more game. And if I win against my rematch against Shadow Glade, I beat the crap and I at least make it to playoffs. So we have to do that at least. But yeah, y'all stay safe, y'all. Have a nice one. Bandito out.